Impressive numbers tonight in the battle against COVID-19. A new single-day record for vaccinations was set Saturday when 4.1 million Americans received their shots. But with the good can come the bad. Walgreens, we are now learning, has not followed guidelines on when to give the second dose of the Pfizer vaccine. The shots were supposed to be 3 weeks apart, but Walgreens was separating them by 4 weeks. The CDC tells NewsNation they've asked Walgreens to address the issue. The company does say it's making changes to its scheduling system. Overall, though, states are lifting more vaccine restrictions, like New Jersey saying all adults will be eligible as of April 19th. NewsNation's Tom Negevin is live in Newark, New Jersey with the latest. Tom.
That's right, Nicole. 2 weeks from today, and the place where we are right now will play a big role in getting that job done. This is the entrance to one of the more recently built federal vaccine mega sites. And yes, COVID cases surging in parts of the country, but overall the death number is at its lowest level in many months as we pick up the pace of vaccine distribution.
I got my vaccine shot today.
A lot of us are. As of right now, more than 107 million Americans have had at least one dose of COVID vaccine. Over 62 million are fully vaccinated, including most of our most vulnerable.
75% of seniors have now been vaccinated, and more than 55% of seniors are fully vaccinated.
New York, once the nation's pandemic epicenter, is getting closer to its goal of 5 million vaccinated by June. About 500,000 got a shot last week.
So this is really, really striking, and it shows what is possible.
Tonight, more of the country is opening back up. Bars in Los Angeles reopened today for outdoor service only. LA restaurants, museums, and fitness centers can increase capacity.
It just feels great being normal again.
But the experts say not too normal and not too fast. Cases are spiking again in parts of the Midwest. Michigan recording its highest daily case count since December.
We are not out of the woods yet, and there's a very real possibility or probability of a fourth surge, if you will.
The U.S. has now recorded 30.5 million confirmed COVID cases and 554,000 deaths, which means 1 in 10 Americans has had it and about 1 in 600 has died. The CDC believes young people are fueling the uptick in cases that's happening now.
We know that these increases are due in part to more highly transmissible variants, which we are very closely monitoring.
And I think until we get at least 75 or 80% or more of the U.S. population vaccinated against COVID-19, we're going to continue to see even small outbreaks of.
It's a delicate balance, and again today, the experts focused on staying the course, wearing masks, social distancing, washing hands, and getting the vaccine as soon as you can.
Well, it's really a critical time, actually, because it's sort of a race between getting people vaccinated and this disturbingly high daily count of cases.
New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Florida, Nevada, Maryland, in all about a dozen states about to open vaccine eligibility up to anyone who's an adult. New Yorkers over 16 can get a shot starting first thing tomorrow. Live in Newark, New Jersey, Tom Negevin, NewsNation.